The journey of Ahsan. From forgetting words to speaking English. Ahsan was a young man from a small town. He always dreamed of speaking English fluently. In his village, English was seen as the language of smart people, the language of success. People who spoke English confidently got better jobs, more respect, and more opportunities. Ahsan wanted that confidence. He wanted to talk to foreigners, study abroad, and make his parents proud. So he started learning English with great enthusiasm. He bought grammar books, downloaded apps, and even stayed up late at night memorizing vocabulary lists. But there was one big problem. Every time he tried to speak, he forgot the words. He would stand in front of his classmates or his teacher, ready to say something. But the moment he opened his mouth, his mind went blank. He knew the word yesterday. He wrote it down in his notebook. But now, at the most important moment, the word disappeared like smoke in the air. His friends sometimes laughed. His face turned red. He felt small and powerless. The struggle one afternoon. Ahsan was asked to introduce himself in English class. He stood up and said, My name is Ahsan. I am from. Then he stopped. The word, village, was on his tongue. But he couldn't say it. His brain froze. The teacher encouraged him. Go on, Ahsan, you can do it. But Ahsan just shook his head and sat down. His classmates whispered. Some giggled. That night, Ahsan lay in bed, staring at the ceiling, feeling ashamed. Why do I always forget the words? Am I stupid? Maybe English is not for me. But deep inside, a small voice whispered, Don't give up. You can do this. The teacher's advice the next day, after class, Ahsan's teacher, Mr. Karim, called him aside. Ahsan, he said kindly, I see you are trying hard. Don't feel bad when you forget words. Even native speakers forget words sometimes. The problem is not you. The problem is the way you are learning. Ahsan looked confused. What do you mean, sir? Mr. Karim explained. You are memorizing long lists of words without using them in real life. That's why they disappear. Words are like friends. You only remember them when you meet and talk with them often. Ahsan nodded slowly. He had never thought about it that way. So what should I do? He asked. Practice every day, said Mr. Karim. Speak small sentences. Don't worry about mistakes. And most importantly, use the words in your daily life. If you learn the word umbrella, then tomorrow tell someone, I have an umbrella. Use it. Live it. That way, the word will never leave you. Talking to himself that evening, Ahsan tried something new. He stood in front of the mirror and started talking to himself in English. I am Ahsan. I live in a village. I like to play football. Today I am tired. I will eat rice. At first, he felt silly. He even laughed at himself. But slowly, he got used to it. Every day, he spoke to himself for 10 minutes. When he forgot a word, he didn't stop. He used another word or explained the meaning. For example, once he forgot the word hungry. So he said, I want food. I need food. It wasn't perfect, but it worked. And each time he did this, his confidence grew. Facing the fear a few weeks later, Mr. Karim asked the class to form groups and discuss their favorite hobbies in English. Ahsan felt nervous again. His hands trembled. His heart beat fast. But then he remembered what he practiced at home. Don't stop when you forget. Use other words. Keep going. When it was his turn, he said slowly, my hobby is playing football. I like to run. I like to kick the ball. When I play, I feel happy. The words were simple. He forgot some difficult ones, but he finished his turn without silence. His group members nodded. No one laughed this time. Ahsan felt a spark of victory inside his chest. Small wins from that day, Ahsan began to celebrate small wins. When he managed to speak one full sentence without stopping, he smiled proudly. When he successfully ordered tea in a cafe using English, he felt like a hero. When he explained his homework to a classmate in English, he realized he was improving. Each small win gave him energy to keep going. The challenge 1 month later, Mr. Karim announced an English-speaking competition at school. Each student had to give a short speech in English. Ahsan's heart almost stopped. Me? A speech? I will forget everything. That night, he told his parents he didn't want to join. But his father looked at him and said, Son, success is not about never falling. It is about standing up after every fall. You must try. Those words touched Ahsan's heart. He decided to participate. Preparing for the speech, Ahsan chose the topic, Why English is Important. He wrote a short speech with simple sentences. English is a world language. It helps us to connect. It helps us to study. It helps us to get good jobs. I want to learn English because it is the key to success. He practiced every day. He stood in front of the mirror and spoke. He recorded his voice and listened. He even asked his little sister to be his audience. Sometimes he forgot words, but he kept practicing. The big day finally, the day of the competition arrived. Ahsan's legs felt weak. His hands were sweaty. He heard the voices of his classmates laughing in his imagination. When his name was called, he walked to the stage. He looked at the audience. His heart raced. He took a deep breath. Don't stop when you forget. Keep going. Then he began, Good morning, respected teacher and my friends. Today I will speak about why English is important. His voice was shaky at first, but as he continued, it grew stronger. He forgot the word opportunity, so he said, Good chance. He forgot the word communication, so he said, Talk with people. But he didn't stop. He kept speaking until the end. When he finished, the room was silent for a moment. Then, clap, clap, clap. The students clapped. Some even cheered. Ahsan's eyes filled with tears. For the first time, he felt proud of his English. The lesson after the competition, Mr. Karim shook his hand and said, Well done, Ahsan. Remember, fluency is not about never forgetting words. It is about continuing. even when you forget. That is true confidence. Arsan never forgot those words. He still sometimes forgot vocabulary, but now he had the courage to keep speaking. He realized that English is not learned in one day. It is a journey of practice, patience, and persistence. Conclusion: Arsan's story shows us that forgetting words is not failure. It is a normal part of learning. The important thing is not to stop. By practicing daily, using simple sentences, and staying confident, anyone can overcome the fear of forgetting. Just like Arsan, you can also turn silence into speech, hesitation into confidence, and forgotten words into remembered ones. Because success in English is not about perfection. It is about courage, practice, and never giving up.